Hey guys, what's up guys? It's me, Alvaro, and today I'm gonna tell you what happened to me and what my issue was when I had my inguinal hernia. First of all, let me just say that life isn't perfect, alright? Things happen, maybe you don't know, but boom, it happened and boom, it happened. Of course, when I found out that I had an inguinal hernia, I didn't think much of it because it didn't affect me. Of course, it didn't hurt in the beginning. Obviously, that changed when it began to affect me. Now, my conclusions on why did I have an hernia at such an early age of 20 years old was basically because I used to smoke cigarettes, but it wasn't the fact of me smoking cigarettes that caused me the hernia. It was the fact of every single time I would finish smoking or whatever, I would cough, but I would not cough like a normal person. I would not cough like like that, no. I would cough like in one of those coughs that is obviously a lot, like like that, boom. It weakens the muscle because when you cough, it affects the organs down here, right? Like down here, and boom. And hernia can happen to anyone. It doesn't mean that you have to be old so it can happen to you. I'm 20, it happened to me when I was 20, and obviously that was that. Now, the way it would affect me was that every single time I would stand for long periods of time, I would feel it coming down until it was actually down, right? And then, I remember one time when I used to work in the bank, because I used to work at Wells Fargo, my manager didn't like us sitting down. There were chairs, but our managers did not like us to be sitting down, but there were chairs, but she just didn't like it. So I was obviously standing up. I felt my organ coming down, and then I couldn't put it back in. It was like incarcerated because I couldn't bring it down with the force that I could to, like, with my hand to actually move it and put it in. I couldn't do that. So I went home, and that's when I was like, okay, fuck, let me see if I can attempt it to put it. So every single time I would like put pressure in it in order so it can go back into its place. It hurted a lot, and it took me like literally like 2 hours for me to put it back in, and it really hurted. I felt stuff in my chest. I was like, oh my god, I think I'm gonna fucking die. So anyways, a few months later, right, 3 months later, I got accepted to UF. I went to UF, and obviously it was the week of my birthday, right? Of course I wanted to party. I wasn't feeling that well, but I mean, I wanted to party because it was my birthday, right? Of course. So I ended up going to a club where obviously we were standing up for long periods of time, and then guess what? I felt it again. I felt my hernia again coming back down, and I was like, oh my god, it's out again. Like, it's out and I cannot put it back in. At the end of the night, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sleep like that, and then when I wake up, it's probably gonna be inside. So I went to sleep. The next day, I woke up and I still felt it. That was a Sunday, and I was like, you know what? I tried to put it back in with all my force, but the pain was just a lot. That's when I knew that I had to get surgery. Now, there are two types of surgeries for the inguinal hernia, right? There's the laparoscopic surgery, and then there is the open surgery, all right? Obviously, I went to the ER because I couldn't put it inside. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do it, all right? So I did my surgery. I didn't do the laparoscopic one because I went to the ER and they said the most convenient one was the open surgery. Of course, I did my research before going into the ER, and like my research on both surgeries, and ends up being that the laparoscopic surgery is much more effective and it's less hurtful and all of that. However, the pain was a lot, so I went through the surgery, right? Obviously they opened me up, right? They put me to sleep. I thought that when I was going to be in the surgery, I was going to be awake, but no, like they literally put you to sleep. They put anesthesia and everything, and you just fall asleep. And then when you wake up at like 5-6 hours later after the surgery. And I remember waking up and I was like, whoa, like what happened? So that happened. I even attempted to vlog my experience after the surgery. What they did was basically open me up, get of course my organ, put it back in, and then put like a little, I guess, plastic soft mesh so it wouldn't go out, you know, which is what I have inside my body. So the next couple of days I was feeling weak, and I thought I was feeling weak because it was maybe one of the after effects of the surgery. but it ends up being that I had another issue, which was mononucleosis, which I'm gonna make a different video about that. The first few days after surgery, I couldn't do this. Everything I had to do had to be slow, you know, and every force I did with my abs, like, it would hurt. I couldn't even cough, I couldn't even sneeze, because I remember when I would sneeze and then I would feel it like it would open up, because they opened me and they put some adhesive in it, so it obviously stayed. But sometimes I had to sneeze, or sometimes I just had to cough a lot, which I had to cough a lot because I had mononucleosis. It literally took me 2 months to be back to normal. It's been already 4 months after my surgery. I feel good. I feel that I can run. I feel that I can go to the gym. I feel normal. I feel like I'm back. I spoke to my primary doctor and he said that it takes about even 2 years for it to be completely recovered. You guys want to see how the cut looks like, right? Of course, that is something that I wanted to know. How is the cut gonna look after that? And let me show you. All right. You see right here? You see this right here? Literally, this cut right here, this is what it looks like after it. You guys can see it's not as big. My pubic hair obviously, you know, kind of like covers that, you know. But I mean, I'm just gonna live with that. Now, it's not something big. It's not something it was definitely serious, of course, in the moment. But I mean, I feel much better now, obviously. You see me after that. I was making videos. I was back in the grind. Thank you so much for watching this video. Obviously, if you have any questions about it, you can comment it down below, or you can hit me up on a DM on Instagram. Literally, I respond to everybody and I follow back. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. My next video is gonna be my experience on mononucleosis, which happened around the same time when I was having my hernia. And thank you guys so much for watching. Obviously, I truly appreciate it. Peace.